The prosecution, having established the guilt beyond reasonable doubt of the following accused who are found to have acted as principal, namely Datu Andal Unsay Ampatuan Jr., Datu Anwar Sajid Datu Ulo Ampatuan, Datu Anwar Datu EP Ampatuan Jr.
It's a verdict 10 years in the making, but waiting families take what they can get. Judge Jocelyn Solis Reyes convicts 28, including 5 Ampatuans, in the gruesome 2009 massacre that killed 58 people, 32 of them journalists. Ampatuan brothers Dato Andal Jr., Zaldi, Anwar Sr., and clan members Anwar Jr. and Anwar Sajid are found guilty of 57 counts of murder. They are sentenced to reclusion perpetua or up to 40 years.
After 10 years na struggle ng paglaban namin sa kaso, sa wakas binigay na ng Diyos ang pamasko talaga niya sa amin to.
It's almost a victory for the prosecution, but not quite. Ampatuan Sayon Datu Sajid Islam is acquitted because of reasonable doubt. Judge Reyes finds it is not enough that Sajid was present in the meetings when the Ampatuans planned the massacre of the convoy of Esmael Toto Mangudadatu.
So medyo lang tayo dahil may nakawalang si Sajid Ampatuan, but nevertheless, ang panalangin natin, papasalamat tayo sa lahat ng media na nakatutok.
Sir, does this give you closure in a way?
Hindi, matagal pa to kasi may Court of Appeals, may Supreme Court. At may 50 na second phase at may mga at-large pang 81.
Sajid snubs the promulgation, but he faces no more than the threat of contempt of court. He's slowly rising back to power in Maguindanao as a mayor there. Aside from Sajid, 54 others are acquitted because of reasonable doubt. Families are awarded 300,000 pesos each in indemnity and damages, plus the equivalent of income loss that varies per victim. Not every family gets justice. All cases related to Ronaldo Momay are dropped. Momay is a journalist who was in the convoy, but his body was never found. For the lack of the corpse, the Ampatuans are only punished for 57 murders, depriving Momay's family of indemnity.
Aapila po namin yung civil aspect dahil may karapatan naman po ang pamilyang Momay na magkaroon man lang ng deklarasyon na isa sa mga napatay yung kanilang kaanak na si Mr. Momay.
Judge Reyes' ruling is 751 pages long, which is both a lesson on justice and reminder on impunity that will reverberate across sectors in the country for years to come. Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara says the acquittals, all 55 of them, are more or less expected, saying the prosecution is fully aware of its strength and its weakness. The convicted will appeal before the higher courts. A new batch of complaints will be filed to run after more gunmen. Families of the victims can find peace this Christmas, but this is far from closure. The fight for 58 continues. Lian Buan, Rappler, Taguig.